leading up in preparation can be very long, and so I'm pretty pleased with our focus and our ability to execute today. You know, I think for the most part we did very well.
Sefo, you guys beating your opponents back-to-back, scored 100-14. What does that say about your team?
Yeah, I just think that we're executing more and at a higher level. You know, I think that we just hold ourselves to a higher standard. You know, I'll continue to say it, you know, for the rest of the season because it's players holding each other accountable. You know, I think that Bo will be upset with himself for his fumble today. You know, and a couple guys say, you know, one snap and clear, because that's one of our mottos is one snap and clear. But, you know, even late in that game, we don't want to have any turnovers or any negative plays. You want to have no drop-off, you know, when new guys come in and play. And so I'm just happy overall with how we've been playing and expect us to continue that in weeks to come.
Sefo, it really seems like you guys are starting to win games that you're supposed to win. How do you think that shows the growth in the program?
I think it shows a lot. It shows a real big maturity factor, in my opinion. You know, with the ability to go out there, and when you're supposed to handle business, you go out there and you handle business. I mean, Idaho State's a good team, but you know, we knew that they had some weaknesses in certain spots, especially on the defense, and so we tried to attack that. And you know, I think for the most part we did that today. We know we put some points on the board, which was really good to see.
What did it feel like to be healthy and watch more than a half from the sidelines?
It's a new feeling. You know, it's great to see other guys on the team that you've played with, and just being able to see them make plays, and you know, that's just as satisfying to me as me going out there and throwing them. And so it's a great feeling to see those guys go out there and get some reps. You know, it'll only help us, you know, down the road. If anyone goes down, those guys will be ready to play.
Sefo, you were throwing a lot of long passes even early in the game. What did you see? What led to that?
Just basically the coverages that they were giving us, you know, and we thought we had an advantage, you know, on the outside with our receivers. And so when you have that, you want to take a bunch of shots downfield, and we were completing them for the most part. I know I missed a couple passes, which is frustrating, but for the most part, you know, Shea had some big catches. Devin had a nice touchdown catch, and so when you have mismatches, whether it be on the outside or if it's, you know, a different game and it's running the ball, you know, you want to take advantage of that as much as possible.
So you mentioned kind of the maturity, but how can these last two games just even mentally help you as you guys prepare for Michigan? Is there any help from these last two wins that you guys will take away?
Definitely. I think it shows the potential that we have, you know, as an offense and as a team as a whole. I think that, you know, we've shown ourselves that we can go and be consistent and be able to put drives together. And, you know, after we watch the film on this game, you know, you got to put in the pass, though, you know, and you got to focus on the next opponent and who you're going up against, because it's easy to, I think, fall back on your success that you've had in the past. And you know, this game basically to me is in the past. You know, once you watch the film, you know, and you look at your mistakes, you look at that and then you move on, because there's a new team waiting for you, and there's a new, you know, what I call a championship game coming up, because each week you want to go 1-0.
You guys look at the big goal of getting back to a bowl. How important was it to just take care of business in these two games?
That was very important. You know, I think there's a misconception with everyone, though, that we just want to get to a bowl game. You know, I think that we're shooting for much higher than that, because if you settle for something like that, then basically we're all competitors on our team, and we want to go for a win every week, and you know, ultimately, you know, that correlates to Pac-12 champions. And so we want to go out there every week, and whoever we're playing, I don't care who we play, you know, we'll be ready to play and line up against them.
So now these 2 weeks are over. Is this what you guys had hoped to do? How these 2 weeks would go? Not only just getting wins, but be able to win them like this, so you can gain some confidence and just see a lot of positive results, rather than just walking out with easy or, you know, close wins.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you don't want to be in close games, you know, and to be able to go into these first two games and I think be dominant for the most part in all phases is very good for the team. You know, there's definitely room for improvement, though, and the naked eye or a person who doesn't understand football may not understand or see that. But, you know, we got things to work on, and, you know, we're playing a lot better team next week and in weeks to come, and so we got to, you know, kick it up a notch and be ready to go.
Any more questions for Sefo?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.